Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have the Aquarius reading for 2026, and as usual I pulled the cards from the three decks and let's see, jump into it. If you have any Aquarius sun, ascendant or important planets in Aquarius, something partially or the whole can talk to you. So we started with the card of injustice, which is an interesting one because depending on whether you are the one who has committed the injustice or you are the victim of it, you might see it from a different perspective. But either way, if you check the woman, the eyes are covered, which might also mean that you have a lack of judgment when you are analyzing things, and you might commit the injustice because you don't open your eyes really for the details. And although that card has the money and the flower of the cornflower, which symbolizes the justice and the balance, something is definitely out of balance and something that is connected to judgment. The next card though was love, and that's a very positive card, representing all kind of love. Usually people think about romantic love, but it can also be self-love and loving your own heart, loving your own being, and prioritize those who you love. So next year probably you will have heaps of love to prioritize. And the third one was the heightened feelings. I really love this card because it's so ambivalent. It's the same as the first one, depending on who you are, whether you are the one who is making that whirlwind or storm that pushes you higher up, or somebody else, or maybe other people are doing that, and you are just trying to get your head above that storm. Either way, the head is above. So it's either that something will happen in 2020 that will feel really, really deep or pulling down or lifting you up. But either way, your feelings will be heightened. The question is in which way it will pull you. Also, the red roses are there, which represent passion. So maybe either you're going to be the one who is pulling other people's passion into this whirlwind, but just be careful and be just with them. Don't commit injustice just using their passion and living your life with that. um, but try to give back and try to balance the first two cards in these heightened feelings. um, it might mean like substances or something of an addiction, which I would recommend to stay away from in 2026 because it might feel stronger than it felt before. And if you need, just really go physical, emotional, mental withdrawal. And depending on which side of this you are, because it really looks like you can be on both sides or either side next year, try to balance it out. This one also a little bit represents obviously the Libra, and you might have someone who is a Libra you can listen to next year to find your balance. If you have some people around you who represent those values, they might open up that eye to see the scale and balance it out when you analyze the things. And then, good news, the next one was the card of belief. This one is more about believing that you can do this, believing in yourself. You are kind of on the image and representing all that energy that you have if you believe in yourself, because look what's coming, wealth. So it says keep up the great work, which means you are already working for something and you are moving towards the real wealth. Whatever real abundance, wealth, and prosperity represents for you, you are on that journey. You are on the way and it's already coming in 2026. Although You might get exhausted as well. And this is again going back to our perception. How do you live that life? Are you keeping yourself in this exhausted state, or are you trying to get out of it? Are you judging the situation right? Do you have to be that exhausted? Um, and the feeling of lacking the viable options is a feeling. Can you believe in yourself and through that belief going into finding more options if necessary with this one? Because you will be supported, it seems. I also would say that if you have a romantic love in your life already, probably it will be really strong and supportive throughout 26. Although, as I said, be careful how you use their energy and passion that goes towards you and trying to help you. And the love life again. So, which is the opposite. It says that you are free of problems and money troubles. So probably when you will be with your partner, he or she will help you to feel less exhausted, less drained, less in chaos, and more in wealth. So I would really recommend to surround yourself with people who are already probably there in your life on a different level, on a deeper level, on a calming level, because you will need somebody who helps you to calm down from the feelings and to actually to rewrite how you feel about things and clearing your judgment and maybe see the world in a different light. So let's see, what do the cards have as guidance for you for this year? How can we ease Aquarius's life? What can help to be on the right path to that wealth and abundance for Aquarius? The first one was the wisdom of the solar plexus. That one is really important in the sense of connected to love, especially, and all the power and the belief, how you trust yourself, how you believe in yourself, and how you utilize your own energy. Don't waste it. Don't waste it into whirlwinds that shouldn't last for a moment either. And yeah, we had another one, which it says your body is like a book. That will really talk to me because yes, our body many times shows what's going on inside our mind, inside of our head, our heart. And this picture is saying that there is this whole jungle with all the creatures in it, and then we have different birds, but there is the human lying there. I'm not sure if you can see the head, and dreaming that life. So if you can connect the solar plexus with your mind into the dream and find everything that is in between, like all your power, all your heart's desire, all your communication, and what your mind is set up, then you can balance all these things out. And when your body has a symptom, listen to it. Check that symptom out. What does that mean? If I'm losing my hair, what does that mean if I have a pain somewhere? And that will help you next year to balance and keep that scale in the right position. Okay, what advices we have from the Divine Feminine? When we are in trouble, Aquariuses will be in trouble. 26, what kind of guidelines they should follow? Oh, we've got two. Jump out. Okay, first one is Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Oh, yeah, stress can come when things that we want are not coming at the right time. But if you are in peace and you put your ego in line with your soul, you might have more patience and you might have more perseverance as well. And here you go. Lalita says playfulness is a spiritual power and laughter leads me back to the light. Yes. Try to surround yourself with those people who make you happy, who make you alive, who make you laugh, who make you move your body, and emotions will move with it. We sometimes forget, especially when the more we are in our head, we forget that we need to get back to our bodies, and then it will help our heads too. So laugh, go to movies that make you laugh, go to events with friends, with family, whoever, whatever makes you laugh. um, have that honest laugh, to let it out, and that relaxes the body as much as it uses your stomach muscles as well. Okay, let's see the last advice one. I like these cards for practical advices. What do we have? Creative expression. Connect to your inner child and allow yourself to play and create. Absolutely. Although this woman on the picture doesn't look like a child, it's grown up already and has grown up feelings and grown up life and all the experiences, but also has a really, how can I say, not just like a lovely bird, but someone who can make you laugh as well. So just to connect back to this card, it's surrounded, it's never, you are never alone, so you will probably have someone who will give you some inspiration. And if you express yourself creatively, that would be such a benefit for you next year, whatever creation is for you. So it can be your own garden, it can be writing, it can be drawing, it can be painting, it can be dancing. Even this one, it encourages you for dancing. Dancing is one of the best movements you can do, because it moves your body, it moves your soul, your heart, and it connects you to other people. And you can stop at any time when you are overloaded and say, "Hi, okay, that was me. Thank you very much," and go to some peaceful places. Okay, let's see the people. Who are the most important people who will be represented by a spirit, an animal spirit, that will be in your life next year? Let's see. What type of people Aquarius will meet or be in their life who will be really important? Anybody wants to jump out? Because we had the love and we had the love life, so probably there are people you love or who love you. No? Who are you guys? So we have two jumping out. The dove spirit and the antelope spirit. It is very, you can see the one flies to one direction, the other runs to the other one. For one, life is speeding up, for one, it's kind of slowing down. What does come through? The antelope spirit is probably the one who will be the supportive one to be the love in your life, and speed up what is already there to achieve this wealth. And that wealth, it's not always money. I mean emotional wealth, spiritual wealth, mental wealth, and well-being as well. And the antelope it feels to me that it can't wait, to get out of this dust or something that is coming off of it and run fast. So somebody really wants to help you, to pull you out of your struggles, it seems to me, which is a good sign. Support is always important, but you might feel it that it's too fast for you. But I would say if that person you feel that has love for you, then just trust it and trust yourself as well and your soul's divine timing. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, I see. This timing, now I see. This timing is not necessarily about things that don't come early enough when you want it. It is about that when they come and you're not ready yet. You feel like, well, I'm not ready. I can't do that. I can't. That time might be the one that you need to trust. And like, if it's in your life, that means you are ready. And really try to focus on this ego, to be in service of your soul, not the opposite way. And then this one seems to me like a father figure. Although because it's the white bird, it represents the peace, but for me it also represents the soul. When the soul is light, when we are pure. The white dove is when something pure, like a new soul, is coming to the world, or a soul is leaving the world and leaving all the heaviness of it and going out. It's also like it has a crown. So it's a king or a queen that has like power. So this might be someone in your life who has power, in your eyes, and is someone who's pure, really. Someone doesn't want you any bad, but good. And it might happen that you will welcome a new soul in your life. And it doesn't mean you have a baby, it means that you will get to know someone who you find pure, who you find very kind, and maybe even caring with that king attitude. Or it can happen the opposite way, that you might lose someone, who is now going into that purity again and in peace. Whatever will happen, it will be in peace. It's not going to be a sudden meeting of someone and then you fell in love or anything. It's a peaceful. It fills your heart in a way that this person is. It feels like it's giving you. It's making you a better person, whoever this one is. Okay. Let's see the antelope. How do they think about you? How do they feel about you? Embrace the change. That person is definitely gonna bring you speed and change into your life, but you can have the true connection. So through those challenges, it says the true connection flourished. You are maybe already on a journey, but you will definitely grow with this person next year. What about the dove? How does the dove feel about the Aquarius? Oh, that's interesting. It says time heals. That that card has the magic on it again, and yeah, it's reliable and mature. It means it's connected to that purity, and maybe this is how they will balance you out. One will really speed you up, and the other will calm you and bring you peace and patience. So that, because there are different situations, sometimes you need to act fast, sometimes you need to act slowly and think it through. So you will always have one of them next year to help you and keep that balance. It's really around that scale of where do you go, and you decide. You've got the power, you've got the love, you have the expression, and listening to your body and the signs, you can go either way, because either way you are supported. And that's a lot, like sometimes we are pushed down and not supported in whichever way we go, but someone will support you either this way or that way. And that was the other one, came out with the dove, the in-depth, connecting on a deeper level or complex feelings. So yes, this really feels more like almost like a Pisces connection of like an otherworldly connection that is something maybe you will have another soul that was wandering in the world, finding you and joining the soul family you both belong to, or in depth. Yeah. If you didn't know that person, you will definitely know that person in depth. Maybe if you knew that person for long, long years, you will know them on a whole new level. And yeah, give it time. That person and your connection with that person needs more time, while this one needs more action. This was it. I'm wishing you a very balanced 2026, and no matter what storm comes, use your own power and be you and rely on people you truly trust and love, and they love you back like these two. Thank you very much, and see you later.